What's up, everybody? Welcome to another fantastic episode of the Rando Commando Show. You know the drill by now. Take a topic, talk about it. I'm Jonesy, he's Ethanuel. Let's get to this one. So have you ever watched a movie with a bunch of other people and, you know, everybody else is like really laughing, have a good time, and you're kind of watching it like, this movie is the worst. This movie is so dumb. But you don't want to offend anybody else. Today on the show, we're going to be listing 5 movies that we've seen that, I don't know if we'd say overrated, but we didn't really like as much as other people.
All right.
So,
and Greg Peck, this was also a recommendation from you as well.
Shout out to you. Thank you so much for the idea.
You want me to go first?
Go ahead, yeah.
Okay, so my first one I'm going to mention on this list, and I'm going to get so much flack for this one. I just know the hate is going to be steaming out of people's ears.
The hate is swelling.
Yes. Wizard of Oz. Like, legitimately, the Wizard of Oz. Number 1, it scared me as a kid. Number 2, I just was like... Okay, so she meets a scarecrow, a lion, and a tin man walking along the road. And at the end, it was just like, oh, it was just a dream, I guess. Like, for me, it was like, as a little kid, it was like, it didn't make much sense. So I just was like, people are like, oh, it's a classic. You need you gotta like it.
Yeah, not really.
Nah, I have no love or like for that movie.
Okay.
What about you, Jones?
I'm gonna also start out with one that might get me some hate. For mine, it's Napoleon Dynamite. This one, okay. When I first saw it, I was like, this humor is just not my type of humor. You're kind of on one side of the fence or the other. You're like, you really love it or you hate it, or maybe you kind of are in the middle, but I just didn't like it.
Right.
Nope. Meh. Next.
Oh, this one's also gonna give me some major flack for this one. I could just see all of ladies out there. You guys are glaring down at me.
Shaking your fist.
Shake it. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that guy.
Titanic. Titanic. I'm not lifting up on that one, Jack. It was like, for me, it was like, okay, that love story, that kind of was a killer for me.
Yeah.
What about you, Jones?
Next one on my list is one that maybe not everyone has seen, but it's the movie called Super Troopers.
I never.
Yeah, I mean, it's another one of those that's like, it's got really filthy language and really sexual jokes in it, like really crude humor. And basic premise is about these highway patrol people, I'm pretty sure. I only saw it once. Highway patrol guys that get into all kinds of shenanigans. Yeah, there are some legitimately funny parts to it, but as a whole, like, I'm not a fan of crude humor. I just can't do it. It's just really disrespectful, and a lot of times I'm like, this doesn't add anything really to the movie. So, next.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, don't waste your time.
This one I did waste my time on, and I wish I could take somewhat of it back because I didn't get it at all. Viva Vendetta. I didn't really get it. I mean, it was kind of like, okay, yeah, he's trying to bring up an uprising and stuff like that, but I think it was I was watching it during the age of when I was like really into action films, and so for me, like, to have like maybe a couple action sequences in this 2+ hour movie just didn't sit well with me. I just remember like getting done with the movie and going,
what just happened?
Yeah.
Next one on my list is the new Warcraft movie. So the World of Warcraft. Okay, I'll preface this by saying I've never played World of Warcraft, and from what I've heard from people who have played it and watched the movie, they're like, this is very much a fan movie. So it's like if you didn't play the games or know some of the story beforehand, that you'd be kind of lost. I went into this expecting just like, okay, this might be a good action flick when I might not get all the story, but maybe I can still enjoy it for what it is. Graphics were pretty good. Like that was pretty impressive. There was a lot of really cool things. I watched the movie hoping that the characters would, you know, have not only some chemistry but some reason for them interacting with each other. And I got to the end of the movie and I was like, oh, I'm just so disappointed. It's because there's not like nothing about it stuck out to me as really good. I was like, this is just kind of really a lackluster movie.
The next one, this one's also gonna give me some flack. Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Oh,
Did not care so much for that one.
that's unfortunate. I like that movie.
I mean, like, was the jokes funny? Yes. I mean, there were certain parts where I was like, haha, like, look at that buddy
Right.
beat everybody. End of the movie, and they just come and arrest everyone and throw them in the back of trucks.
Everybody gets arrested, and they're like, "Oh, yep, we don't have not enough money to finish the film." So
Yeah, and I
we're
was
all
like,
arrested.
wait, what?
And it's like the movie ends this way.
I was like-
that'd be kind of a fun blooper, but
Yeah, no, I was like, because I was like, kind of like at that point, I was like, So yeah, the ending kind of.
Okay, next one on my list, Master and Commander, the one with Russell Crowe. He's a captain on a ship that's, I don't even remember. I've seen it twice and I can't remember anything about it. Like, it was just, it bored me to tears. Like, I watched it the first time and I was like, wow, that was a really boring movie. I watched it the second time thinking, oh, I should give it another chance and see, actually kind of a C. And then I was like, that was a really boring movie. I can't believe I watched it again.
the same opinion.
Yeah, so I don't know. If you liked that movie, I'm sorry, but I didn't. It was boring to me.
So the last one on my list was the Twilight saga.
Oh.
So first off, the first movie, which I remember watching Twilight 4 going, oh, this is somewhat legit. I mean, like, yeah, there's this human girl who falls in love with a vampire and like, and
The premise is
like,
interesting.
yeah.
Glad that's done. Did you ever read the books?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I borrowed them from a friend and read them in a weekend. Like, they're an easy
Yeah.
read, and they were written pretty okay.
Yeah,
They're definitely a teen drama book.
Right.
They're definitely geared towards that, but
Like the books themselves, like I enjoyed reading the books. I remember like going, oh, hey, hurry up and finish. I want to read it next. Like I remember doing that, but the movies didn't hold.
terrible read.
The movies didn't hold my same interest.
Yeah.
Like as the same as the books, and
Yeah.
so for me, I was like, yeah, Twilight. That Twilight needs to make the list.
Sorry, yep, that's unashamedly on the list.
How about you, Jones?
My last one is Star Wars, but not the main movies. I'm talking about the Family Guy parodies, the whole series or whatever of Family Guy Star Wars movies. I can appreciate a parody, that's fine. That's cool if it's got some humor in it. I feel like with Family Guy, they have some really legitimately funny things, but you have to wade through a ton of just garbage in order to get to that. And I felt like the Star Wars movies were like that for that series as well. So it's just like, I just didn't enjoy them. I was hoping to. I was like, oh, this looks like kind of a fun parody. And then I was just watching them and I was like, these are just dumb. It's not really worth it,
Right.
unfortunately. But
those are our top fives. What about yours?
you can feel free to disagree, because I mean, this list will definitely get us some flack.
We're gonna get some major flag. I'm
Right.
definitely gonna get at least one or twice slapped upside the head. I just
Right.
waiting for it.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to check us out on some of our other social media as well, and keep following us for more episodes that come out every week. Thanks again to Greg Peck for this episode, recommending that.
thank you
Super
so much.
Shout out to you. It's really awesome. So,
All right.
yeah, we'll see you guys next time. I'm Jonesy and Ethanuel. We're the Rando Commandos signing off.